So, hey there, got some questions for you. Tell me, what is love worth without committing to it? What is time worth if not spending it good? And what is work worth without enjoying it? Even the richest man on earth can't buy back the time they wasted on things they didn't enjoy to get where they are. Everybody had struggle in finding their destiny. I mean, look at Steve Jobs. Do you think he would have given up after dropping out of college, after spending all his parents' savings on his classes, and only to drop in on that calligraphy class that at that specific time had no apparent use for his future life whatsoever? But years later, when designing the first Macintosh as a kind of DIY project together with friends in his garage, it all came back to him and made for a product that changed the world. So who are you then, O ye of little faith, not knowing which direction to go and giving up on your dreams? I've been there, and hell it was dragging me down, and hell it was depressing for me not to have goals coming up when seeing others starting to study and things. But you know what? I got out of there, and the tactic I got for my life is far from being unconventional. How I got there and how to find what you love doing coming up. Welcome back, guys, glad you tuned in. Let's get this going. So whatever you do, don't settle for the first thing you see. Please, oh god, pretty please, take your time. I guess when you see this, you just finished school, you started your first year off, you just want to earn some money to travel the world, or you just started studying in your first year. I don't care how, but you folks are so young. Just like me, and let me tell you, you got the time, take it easy. You still need to see the world and all its mechanics to get a scale of things and understand people and what they are doing all day and how they can do it all day, and to really find what you love doing. And in order to do it all day, you really need to understand how things are working and how you are working. You need to understand yourself. How even if you take a year off and try to discover yourself, this can help you. Doing nothing will help you getting to know yourself a bit more. In my case, my parents were caring about me. So much so that when I got to the point of deciding what I want to do with my life after school, I just had no idea. I didn't think about it up to this point. And so they thought that it would be a good idea to sign me up for college and study economics and sociology, because they knew I would love to do something with people and interact with them. And so they thought, oh well, sociology, right? And guess what? I hated it. And I ended up dropping out of college. That was the most frightening thing I ever experienced up until then. But you know what? Looking back, it was one of the best decisions I could have possibly ever made, period. Because by doing this, not only it empowered me to take my time and to think about the situation rather than crushing in on the next big thing just to rush it, thinking about what I really want to do for me and for myself. It empowered me to work on my strengths, to see my strength in the first place, and to embed it in what I want to do for the next steps. So don't let anybody ever tell you what you're gonna be studying or what you have to do. You have to do nothing. Use your eternal right for freedom, because only then it makes you find your potential in the things you love doing. And even if you do nothing for half a year, this can empower you, and this can help you get to know yourself, for that matter, and what you want and what you're up to. This is exactly what happened to me. That's why I'm telling you this. So please take your time. You're still young and you got your 6-7 years to roam and at first explore the world. Don't let people stress or push you into something if you're not comfortable with it. The next tip I got for you is aim higher than you could anywhere possibly imagine to land. Now, let's say your passion lies in making bread, right? Why work at a bakery if you could just, through your creativity, by making your own bakery up and even earning more money through your passion. Let's say you want to be a teacher. Why just studying and teaching at high school if you can go all the way to college and teach as a professor for the higher grade students? See, oftentimes in life our own imagination is holding us back because we often even don't think or dare to think about things that could be up there and that could happen and that could be possible for us. Because we think, oh, life isn't that easy. But you know what? If you have the right mindset, it really can be. I want to encourage you to widen your horizon and to see opportunities, because that's what makes great people great, right? Seeing opportunities, taking them, and getting where they are today. But maybe you're now gonna be like, oh, Daniel, what if it doesn't work out? Well, then it doesn't. It doesn't always have to make you rich. It doesn't always have to work out perfectly. Maybe it's on the second run-up, on the third run-up, on the fourth run-up that you discover what you're up to and what you want to do with your life. I can't guarantee you to get success through this tactic, right? But what I can tell you is that at least you have tried, and that's more than you can say from others. Moving on with asking yourself what you are good at. Now, in the beginning, when I finished school, I started asking myself, who do you want to be in the end? And what job sounds like it fits my character? And that was completely the wrong approach. Because not only did I not see the way to get where I wanted to be in the end, I just saw the ending, right? I just saw myself to be a filmmaker. I just saw myself as an actor. I just saw myself as a guy who just studied something and is finished now, and I just saw myself in my mind in my workplace, and I didn't see the way to get there. This can be really depressing when you realize it midway through, but also I didn't manage to work on the things that I was good at and not concentrating on my strength and just on my beliefs and just on my dreams in the far future, and that's also a common mistake people make. So start by asking yourself what you are good at, and if you don't find anything specific, don't think you're stupid or anything for that matter. Ask people, because what I found that I haven't even thought of myself, when I asked people what they think I'm good at, they said, you're good at talking to people, you're good at holding eye contact, you're good at making presentations, you're good at selling people something. And for myself, after some time, discovered that I like to work with people and to have people around me. I mean, like, seriously, put me in an office for 1 week and watch my creativity die, basically. So next up, try to get consistency in your life. Not only will this help you if you're up for a job and you want to know if this is the thing for your life or just for 1 week that you attend, to get everyday experience and give a more sophisticated opinion on that topic for yourself. It helps you to get clear about things and is the difference between being good at something and being extraordinary. Get some practical experiences in there. Especially if you listen to tip 1, take your time and go to different fields, areas of work that might interest you but you're not really sure, and don't just take the best available option, I would say. Because in the end, even if it has no apparent use, just like Steve Jobs' story, even if for this specific point in time you don't see the value in it, it may already be predestined for your future, and it may come all back to you and empower you to have a status on your work in the end that nobody else has, because they haven't got their experience on the job market that you made. And you can bring unique things to the table, and people will ask for them, people will love them, and people will not understand how you got there. But you know what? You knew, because I told you. Above all, do me a favor. Don't ever give up on your dreams. Because what would our world be without the dreamers out there? Without the crazy people with their crazy ideas? Where everybody said to them, man, you cannot do this. You can't be serious about it. And they were. And you knew what? They did it, and they changed the world. Steve Jobs once said, those who are crazy enough to think that they could change the world are the ones who actually do. See, life is full of ordinary people who think they are extraordinary, and extraordinary people who think they're ordinary. Choose who you are. That's it for today. I hope you liked it. If you did, check out my other videos on the channel. I would really appreciate it. Don't forget to tune in for next week's episode. My name is Daniel for Daniel Uncut, and I'm signing out. Not knowing. And you know what? I get out of there. Sweet dreams are made of this. Who am I to disagree?